Let's get it. We up. I don't know. Just post and move on. Morning, family. Black Signal has been sent out to the Daily Toasters. Let me see. Okay. So, but I can't tell whether or not we're streaming. Let me go to the dashboard. Set everything up. Okay. So we online. Guess we ain't got no reason to lie to me. So let's go and go. Say we up on Facebook. I don't see it. I didn't pin that to the top, so let's see. Refresh. All right, we about to start in a second. Oh, let me get this off here. What am I doing? All right, now it says we live. Let's go and get it. Yeah, trying to get back up early in the morning. Gotta get right back into the habit, family. But hey, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So let's go and make the adjustments we need. All right, we're about to get started, family. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Mr. Diddy.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Now, grab your glass for some water. Get your picture of that water. Lift that picture of that water. Simply pour some water. What's up, Davita? Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Oh, move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Family, move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, move, then drink. Now, raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then wait. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Or should we say, breathe, live? Well, hey. Take your breath, lift and pour, move your body, toast your ancestors, drink up. Drink. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down. All right, family, listen. Quiet today because everybody's asleep. I'm the only one that got to go to work today, so shh. All right. Anyway, just fucking around. Anyway, but yeah, I'm the only one that's going to work today. So, we're going to toast with some water. We're going to go and do our toast. Get up out of here. I don't know if there's any news up on the line that I need to talk about, but we do need to make sure we do our toast. The second toast of the year. The minute they get too many of them for us to count. But anyway, it's good to be here. It's good that the family is here with us. It's really a blessing that we have been able to do this for as long as we have. And shit, I don't know what else I would rather be doing in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It's a great way for me to start the day by celebrating who I come from, celebrating who you come from. Celebrating those great individuals that made it possible for us to be where we are today. So I couldn't think of no other better way to start my day. So family, first we raise our glass to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We raise our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, we move to our list of our illustrious ancestors. Starting with Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert and Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Chris Pendergaston, Eileen Al Chris Alfine, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Alval Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Pilar, Montague Pimenel, Normal X, Pet Maya Ra, Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Coach Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Algeny, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Broford, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullian, the Luxter Brothers, Miss Cedar Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Patrick Crawley Sr., Mr. Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trade, Prince Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Lorella Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bert Beatty, Sarah Ware, Levita Farmer, Ago Sosu, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Alda Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keishla Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Severn Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Harriet Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Barham, Daniel Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hannah Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Ed Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen O'Howe, Frankie Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Diddy Marnez, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. I see you out there as well. He said, great Ujamaa, fam. Make it a great day. Wifey gets home today. Uh-oh, he excited. All right. Also, I don't know if Navita heard me. Good morning, Miss Navita. William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnston, Elise Waters, DePretis Hines, Ines Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scatterberry, Wilson Haley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Lomar, the Catton, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pena Carter, Michael Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Everett Sr., Sam Everett Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Bensley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word, the First State Stride, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebers, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Jeannie Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becker, Alexander, Arthur Arnold, Hetty Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia Neville Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Patch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno, Baby Hatch, Senior Melly Miller, Halsey Hatstad, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lily Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Ellerton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Mira Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Harold Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, JaVale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamiah Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Cooper, George Swan, Imania Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Elsa McNabb, Andy Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Now moving on to the Black Book, Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Christina Banks. Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Summer Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gipper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth, Elaine Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Monger III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Deshandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, William R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Karimi Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel Wright, Johnson Carl White, Jesse Woods, T.Lar Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita, Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamira Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samanda Damon, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Murrow, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Murrow, Sylvester Foster. We raise our glass. We salute all of those ancestors. From there, we move to the present moment. Right now, we are on Ujamaa. At least I think we're on Ujamaa. I hope we're on Ujamaa, because that's the color I got on today. All right. But family, the challenge this morning is, or today, is to find Ujamaa. Get out there and do some searching, rummaging around, right? Take a picture of Ujamaa in action. Very, very important principle. So Ujamaa, for those who don't speak the language, is cooperative economics, right? The Maitic principle for this day is reciprocity. Gratitude is the M7 that we teach. Green is the color. Polarity is the Hermetic law. Male name is Yao. Female name is Ya. Want to give a round of applause to all of the Ujamaa babies. Not Ujamaa. Ujamaa. UJ. Oh my God. I'll get it together. All right. But we want to raise our glass to this present moment, because in this moment is our power. We want to use this power to make sure that we do what we need to do to make sure there's space for our children and our children's children. So we raise our glass for this moment and the power that we have in it, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move on to our future generations, right? We toast our children, our children's children, on to infinity. So we raise up our glass to them and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to all of our relations and we say, Ashe. Then, of course, we have the selfish toast. Raise it out. What is it that you need in this moment? Raise it up, hold it up for you. Ashe. Last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, the most inspiring individual in the room, and that's you. I toast you and we say, Ashe, Ashe. Ashe. Family, wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. I'm going my way to the office. Now I'm feeling very talkative this morning. I just, got to get up and go to the office. I'm like, damn, no. But it is what it is. So, family, I'm just going to go and get off, go to my car, start it up, roll out, get me some coffee, roll out, and, So, y'all have a great day, and maybe we might do something tonight. It is Ujamaa night, so we can do tribal quotes. So, I will be sending out the emails and the texts. Let people know whether or not we're doing something. All right, with that, if not, I will see you tomorrow morning. Peace out. You are up kind of early. Well, I'm getting back into it, and I got to get back to work. All right, family. Peace.